stream catch audio.
Did C3, did he? All right, well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to TCH here, Texas Card House in Dallas. We're about ready to start our Saturday final table. I'm joined tonight with Jay Palmer. JP, welcome. Appreciate you coming out and helping us out here.
Good to be here.
How you feeling tonight? You ready to do this with me?
Let's get after it.
All right, well, we're going to have a game going here. Got some familiar faces on the table, and we have Adam in the box.
Does anyone else have any?
And it looks like he's giving the final instructions right now. We have 205 entries today. Jay, what do you think? Did you play?
No, I didn't. I didn't play. I stayed home, watched the Belmont. I've been playing every day at Las Colinas
you do
location.
You do play every day.
Every day. So I took today off because I wanted to be rested for this tonight.
Well, you played this tournament a couple times, I know.
Yeah, I played it a few times.
I know you have a lot of friends that played here. There's Raj, good friend of yours there.
Great player. Great player. Good PLO player, good Hold'em player.
Well, he's coming in the final table a little short stack tonight. Let's see what he can do with that. We're going to get started here. Adam's dishing them out here. Hand number one. Blind's going to be 15, 30, and 30. And we'll get to know the players as we go along. See what's going on in the chat here, Jay. See some regulars here in the chat. We haven't looked yet. Got Poker Monkey here, as always in the chat. Paige, go look down with the small blind. Go look down at King 10. Savory. Looks like our dad's in.
53.
Joe there in seat 6.
Thanks for playing.
Rave. 280.
Looks like we're going to get a Paige is going to raise.
Joe, he's an aggressive player.
Did he raise? I was over here looking at the...
Yes, Joe re-raised.
Oh, did he? I was over here looking at the chat trying to get caught up here. Looks like you get a little friendly, get a little love here on the chat here. Dean TE26. So you have some horses. You got. I understand you got a few horses. You got a horse farm, do you, Jay?
I trained race horses all my life and used to rope. Now all I want to do is play poker.
Hey, I can dig that. All right. Crispin's going to look down at Ace King. Let's see what he wants to do with that. He's going to raise it up a little bit to 80. Juan's got an ace 5. It looks like he's going to get a walk. See what let's see what Joel wants to do. Joel's a regular here. You can find him in a tournament often. He plays a little cash too. All right, hand 3. This time last week, Jay, by hand 4, we had lost 3 players.
I saw that.
Yeah, which, by the way, in case you guys were wondering and watching last week, kind of got cut short last week. A heads up for those of you who remember and are interested. Austin, the young man, did take it down, finishing. It shortly had him and Carl. That was his name, Carl. I try to figure out, remember his name, Carl. Carl and Austin. Austin ended up taking it down for first place. They did not chop. Raj going all in. Here's your buddy, Jay.
Wow.
Raj going all in with the Jack 8.
Raj had about 800,000 earlier in the day and took a couple of bad hits. Now he's the short stack.
Well, he's a short stack, and it looks like he's gonna. We're gonna go to a flop, a three-way flop here. Flop missed everybody. Joel's ace still good. Raj is looking for a jack or an 8. He will not find it.
All cards. All cards.
Joel will take it down.
Ace jack.
And that's it for Raj.
Still a good payday.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. We'll go punch it up here, see how much he is taking home. And there it is, $2,350 for Raj. Raj is an awesome guy and a great player, and he's made the final table many times. And unfortunately, it's a short night for him here at the final table. What a great guy to have at the table, whether you're dealing or playing, Jay. I know you know that. He's been playing a little PLO lately.
Oh, he's been playing a lot of PLO, and he's a great player. He very disciplined.
Yeah.
But the blinds were fixing to get him, so
Yeah.
he didn't have much choice there.
Raise.
Is that Andre Talmadge? Okay, got it.
90.
Juan's going to raise it up to 90. Looks like he's going to get a walk here. And he will. All right, here we are down in the final 8 now. Started out with 205 today. And we have 109 of you tuned in. We appreciate you guys checking us out. We got Jay in the booth with me tonight. Raj. Derek. Derek is off tonight, having a little anniversary for himself tonight. Him and his girlfriend.
Well, there you go.
A little anniversary for him. You know, we wish them all the best. Congratulations. I think he's taking her out to dinner or something. I don't know, something like that.
I've seen this young lady here, Paige, on the final table several times this last month.
Yeah, she took it all down. I think a couple weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago. Talmadge here with the ace king. Joel raised it up to 80 with jack 8 of spades there, Jay.
Well, I think we're fixing to see a raise here.
Talmadge with the stare, trying to maybe get a read on Joel, maybe. Let's see what he wants to do.
240.
Raise to 2.
There it is. I'm going to raise it up. Let's see what Joel wants to do here.
Joel might get away from this.
And he will lay it down. Talmadge will take it down with the ace king. Yeah, Paige, she took it all. I'm trying to remember. She went heads up with someone.
I think it was 2 weeks ago. Maybe with Tejas.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Yeah, that's a good guess. If you don't know, you might as well say Tejas. That guy's at the final table all the time anyway. I was wondering why he's not here tonight.
Yeah, he's been in it like 3 weeks in a row.
That guy's just, he's a tournament machine. I wonder if he's going to go spend any time out in Vegas this month.
I don't know. I leave Wednesday. I'm excited.
Oh, yeah, you're headed out. Go play in a couple of tournaments out there, Jay?
I'm going to play the Big O on the Saturday the 17th and a couple of PLO events.
Well, there you go. All right, Paige here with a suited ace king is going to raise it up to 60. Crispin with the button and a decent hand. A little too much for him.
I think we're fixing to see some action here.
Oh, go ahead. That's, you know, he really likes the 8s. And Paige is going to snap call. We're going to go heads up here, Jay, to the flop. Paige's tournament life at risk here. It is a coin flip.
Oh, wow.
And an 8 in the window. It's not looking good. And she's drawing. There it is. Set of 8s will take it down. And just like that,
We're down to 7.
7 hands in, and we've lost another one. There's Paige. Great game. I'm sure she played well all day. She's a solid player, no doubt. She's going to take home $3,005 on the day. I have no doubt. She just fired one bullet. I have no doubts. The young lady can play. Let's see. You let me know when I don't put the chat back up. When I start putting those other, graphics up, I forget about going back to the chat, Jay. Look, we're not watching the game now. Yeah, help me out here, Jay. All right, here we are back to the game. And Crispin's got a couple of deuces here. How do you pronounce the name, Jay? Andre?
Andre?
Raise 180.
Now, Andrew's going to raise it up to 180,000. Crispin might not be liking his pocket deuces that much right now. And he'll throw it away.
I think that was a good fold.
Andrew's going to take it down.
Early in the tournament. And he is, well, him and Joel both. They're tied at 410,000, 14 big blinds.
We got a couple of familiar faces, regulars. Joe here, you see 6 with the 10-6, he's going to throw that away. He's made the final table many times, many times.
Good, solid player.
And he's been playing some PLO too lately.
Plays a lot of PLO.
And he doesn't play every Saturday, but it seems like every Saturday he does, he's in the top 20 or the final table. Joe's a very patient man. And we're going to flop here, 3-handed. And Mangesh is going to flop top pair with a queen kicker. Andrew's got a gut shot here. And Juan would love to see a lot more hearts.
Yeah, Juan's in a little trouble there.
240.
Mangesh, you're going to bet 85. And Andre is going to raise it up. With the gut shot, there you go. Position and getting things done here.
Good crowd at both rooms today.
Yeah, I did. I was working over at Las Colinas all day today. Got done and made my way over here. Stopped and got a pizza.
I kept looking at Poker Atlas all day, just kind of seeing how many games were going. It was full at Las Colinas.
Yeah.
And there's quite a few games going on here tonight.
Yeah. Texas Card House is the place to be. If you want to play poker in Texas, Jay, Texas Card House is the place to be. Whether it's Houston, you know, you have Austin down there, the Rio Grande. Uh-oh, Joe's going all in here, Jay. Look at this. With the ace king.
For $1 million.
Putting the pressure on Juan. He'll take it down.
Yeah, if they'd have had Texas card houses 10, 15, 20 years ago, there's no telling what all of our lives would be like. And I was telling somebody the other day, these guys are right up there with me in my mind, with the guys that opened up Buc-ee's. They're brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, Victor and Ryan and these guys, they've done an amazing job. And
Unbelievable.
you know, and I'm very grateful because I was in Baltimore. I've been here. As a matter of fact, Jay, I want to talk about that. I've been here for a little over 2 years, and one of the first people that I talked to when I came here was you. For those who don't know Jay, and there's a lot of people out here listening, Jay is 100% Texas, born and raised. He has no interest, I would assume, going any place. He is very happy here in Texas,
God's country.
and he noticed right away. We'll watch this hand and get back to this in a minute. Joe's going to lead out here with King High. It's the best hand, but he doesn't know, and he'll take it down. Joe will throw it away. Yeah, one of the first people that I've talked to when I came here was you, Jay, and he noticed right away that I was not from Texas, and made it clear. He jabbed me a little bit, ribbed me a little bit, but definitely one of the first people to welcome me here to Texas, as they all have. These very great people down here, and Jay's the definition of it. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate it.
We love our state.
Oh, no doubt. I love it, too. I'm glad to be here. I got to thank Victor. He's the one who called me. Victor called me and said, hey, you might want to come down here and check this thing out down here. He says it's pretty nice. So, all right, here we go. Back to the game. Talmadge here's got the 8-7 of spades. See what he wants to do with this.
Looks like he's looking for more chips.
He's got to throw a little something out there.
Raise 90.
Doesn't look like anybody's got much of anything. Looks like he's going to take the walk. I don't see Crispin calling with the 9-6 off. And he'll take it down.
Back to talking about how great these Texas Card House rooms are. When they opened up Las Colinas and had the promotion, if you bought $500 worth of time, you got an extra $500.
Yeah.
I was 9th in line that morning. I got there at 7:30, and they opened at 9. I got $1,000 worth of time, which came to 77.7 hours. It lasted 8 days, and I had to buy more time.
Yeah, you're here every day, Jay. Every day. I was actually looking for you, Las Colinas, today.
I stayed home, watched the Belmont.
And I was stunned. I would get up to go to another table. I'm looking around. I'm like, where the hell is Jay?
I played till 1 a.m. this morning, and me and my buddy Nolan had a few Crown on the Rocks.
Uh-huh.
So I thought I'd stay home, watch the horse race, and then come watch this final table.
Poker Monkey throwing a little jab at me here.
It's time to look at my cards.
Mitch and Biden are both from Delaware. Yeah.
Well, we got these pocket eights again.
All right, we have an all-in here. And a call.
At 8-2.
King 9, so that's what I have.
Joel's pocket eights. And Makesh's ace-9. Got a couple of clubs. An ace or a 9. And that'll be it. Makesh is done.
That's twice eights have won the all-ins.
And he's going to be out in 7th. Congratulations.
Great payday.
$3,875.
Where else but TCH Dallas can you do that on a Saturday afternoon?
Father's Day, man's coming up. Father's Day's coming up, Spend a little money.
Well, I'm
on Dad.
I'm free on June 3rd Sunday in June every year. I don't have no kids, so If
I've got 3.
well, I don't want to borrow any. I'm sure one of them probably comes with child support. I don't need that.
No, they're all my kids are grown, man.
Oh.
They're all grown.
Well, that was a compliment. You could have a young one somewhere.
Thank you, but no, I don't. No, my youngest. Well, you know, my youngest is Wade over there at TCH Las Colinas.
Oh, yeah.
Did you know Wade was my son?
I knew that.
Okay.
Yeah.
The 275.
We already have it all in.
Wait,
Yeah.
Talmadge, he's got ace 7 again, 8-7 again. Only this time it's diamonds instead of the spades. Crispin going all in. You gotta remind me about the chat. Matthew wants to know who's commentating. It's me, Mitch, and I have a special guest with me tonight, Mr. Texas himself, Jay Palmer, in the booth with me tonight, helping out. He's asked a few times, and well, he's here all the time, so I'm surprised it's your first time here, Jay.
Yeah, I mean it's good to be here.
I appreciate you coming out.
I enjoy watching great poker, and if you make the final table at any TCH game, you're a player.
Well, here comes the 8s again. 8s are hot.
They're 100% right now.
Tommy's going to raise it up to 125. I'm sorry, 105. It sounded.
I think we're fixing to get a call.
Well, it
tonight.
was 125. I was going to say it sounded like 125. And Andre with the ace queen,
Yeah, 2 of the bigger stacks.
he's going to raise it up. Now, I know they don't want to tangle with each other right now. But I don't see Talmadge. I don't see him going away. Do you? He's at least going to make the call. Want to see a flop? You think?
I think you got to make the call.
Well, there's the call. He wants to see a flop. I don't blame him. I'd want to see a flop too, but I've never made the final table. But ooh, that's definitely a flop that I definitely like. Checking. I don't know.
I don't know about that.
I might want to.
Ace.
Oh. So Talmadge, this is interesting.
What's your action?
He thought he was first to act.
Checked out a turn.
Checked out a turn. So he acted out a turn.
Andre's going to put a little pressure on him now.
Well, I wonder, is he going to get a penalty for that? A little warning, maybe? I don't know. Give him a little bit of, finger wagging.
Well, the button's in front of him.
So he's going to go. We have an all-in and a call.
Well, Andre needs an ace, queen, or a 5.
A queen
it
on the
is.
river, Jay. Look at that. Wow. Henri.
And we're down to 5.
And that's it for Talmadge. The 8s have been holding up. And, I got to tell you, I for what it's worth, I'd make that call too there with that flop. I don't fault the man for that, but I've never made the final table, Jay. So
that was a good call with 8s in
I
a
mean-
2-3-4 board.
he didn't snap call, which I understand that too. But anyway, here it is. 6th place going out. Talmadge going out at $4,835, Jay.
Wow.
That's
That'll get you well for a day.
hell yeah.
Yeah, it looks like the way this is going, we might not be here long tonight, Mitch.
It happened last week.
Look at these 2 hands.
Wow. Adam out there dealing the flyer.
Call.
Another ace
Look at
jack.
this. Look at this. Look at the heads. We're going to see a flop 3-way here. And a 10. Henri with the 10.
I don't look for him to check.
Yeah, I mean, if he knew the other 2 guys had ace jack, he might.
150. Call.
He's going to bet out, and he's going to get a call.
Juan could get them diamonds.
Yeah, and he's got 2 overs, but he doesn't know Joel's holding the same thing. And Joe's going to make the call. Well, no diamonds, 3 of hearts. Henri's got to like that, right?
I would think he's probably going to make a pretty substantial bet right here.
You're going to take the pot. You're going to want to take the pot down.
350.
And he'll take it down.
Good bet.
Yeah, Lego. I checked, but they both have ace jack. That's why that's why I say if he knew what they had, he might get ahead and check. I think if I knew both I might,
Andre has about 3 million more than the rest of the table.
Yeah.
So he can afford to push a little bit. King Jack suited.
Raise.
And he's going to raise it up.
5.
Is that what he did? Or just call? Yeah, he raised.
Joe, he's
All
going
right.
to call.
I like a jack 9 suited, but
Huh, here we go again. Everybody's getting a hand.
and we'll go to the flop 3-way again.
Check.
And Joel's got a gut shot here. The ace is going to slow everybody down except maybe this young man right here. He had 2 checks in front of him. He's got chips to play with. He's going to try and steal this thing right now. With the rainbow flop there, I don't think he was really scared about anything. He figured, let me bet and take this down. I don't think they're going to.
Yeah, it's hard to think about somebody slow playing an ace when you're down to 5 players for this money.
Lego's trying to help us out here. So it's Henry? Is that am I saying it right, Leo? Henry?
I only graduated from junior college, and I didn't have time to take French. I took a lot of Spanish.
Well, if we are butchering his name, I do apologize. I'm not really.
We didn't have time to have a meet and greet.
Derek's usually really good with these names. I depend on the guy sitting next to me, Jay.
Well, I know I can pronounce one.
Oh, Lego's asking. I see the question mark now, Lego. I apologize. I thought you were trying to help me out.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Uh-oh, here we go. Here we go. That 3 might say, oh, he's already. We have an all in?
All in for 300,000.
And the ace 3, okay, Juan did make the call. Or if he went all in, let's see what happens here. The 8s are just all over the place tonight.
Unreal.
An ace and an ace only. And that will be it. Andre. And that will be it.
RB 4683 for 1 limit.
And what's the payout now?
He didn't
Well,
go,
well-
I don't think we lost a player.
Oh, okay. All right, well, heck. I keep forgetting to do this, Jay. You can help me out. I thought you said you're going to help me out in here.
We still have 5 players left.
Okay.
Call.
So Juan, he really hasn't had. Everybody else has been having hands except Juan here tonight.
Wow. Cards are running over seat 2.
Henri.
I figured I would pronounce seat 2 correctly.
You did.
Get done. I'm sorry, I can't hear you. Total? Alright. 110.
What does he want to know?
Adelaide, replacement, 15.
What's he doing? What's going on?
It's gonna be 110 more to you. You're making it 1. Give me that.
I don't know if he was making change.
Give me that. Give me I already gave him 20.
What's going on? I don't understand what's going on.
Okay, 40. 600. It's mine.
I'm not sure what's going on here.
No. Listen, he was making it 150 total, so put 40 in there, so yeah,
It's
120,
more,
and then,
Yeah, he put 150 total, right? He's making it 150.
yeah.
So I gave him the 40 back. Right. You just need to call 110.
And what's that red one for?
This is 40, 40, and 40. So this is actually incorrect right now.
So we're at pre-flop and there's
This needs to go
chips.
right here, see?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That must be the blinds.
It's still not. I
Yeah.
called.
Yeah, he threw it out.
Yeah, I threw it out there. Yeah, I had 9.
He threw it up to 110.
I had 9. Now I have 7.
That's right.
No,
It's not right.
It's not right because it was 130
Yeah.
out there.
So
Okay, there's
150
a
from
situation here.
And I need 120 in here. See, this is not even correct. This needs to be.
You need to tell Poker Monkey there that they're having 2 of these 500s,
Yeah.
2 of them a month.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Right now I'm trying to figure out what's going on here.
Still not correct.
One thinks he's already put out
Okay, we're all talking now, so I can't.
more than evidently what Adam is saying.
Well, I think they know how much should be in the pot. They're trying to figure out who put what in the pot.
So 40.
So just take that and just put 10, because you were gonna make it 150. So take that back. That was right. And I was gonna do that because I had 40 in there already.
We're straight now.
Yeah. I got you.
All right, so now we're going to see a flop. And look at that.
Not a great flop for queens, but he's
Yeah.
still ahead. And Juan can't call there.
Yeah, he can't make the call. Yeah, we do have. They're changing things up here. Looks like we're going to have the big one here, the $500 buy-in, at least twice this week, this month, June 10th and June 24th. I think we're going to start doing that from now on. I haven't gotten the official word, Jay, but it looks like that's what they're going to try to do.
It's a successful tournament.
50,000 guarantee, $500 buy-in. We have 200. We had that today, 205 entries. When you take in consideration what's going on out in Vegas now, the WSOP.
Well, as a player, you got to like 50,000 guaranteed for 500 over the 20,000 for 365. I would think more bang for the buck.
Yeah, look, I just want to make the final table sometime. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to do, Jay. Yeah, the money. I just want to make the final table.
You'll get there, Mitch.
I mean, I make the final table at the, turbos. But I went to Saturday. Like Joe makes the final table. He makes the final table all the time.
Joe's pretty disciplined. If he's not getting any cards, he'll get up and walk around a little bit, take a break. Me, not so much. After 30 minutes of mucking, I get a little anxious and start playing cards they shouldn't play.
Yeah. Several times while dealing to you, I thought I was going to get an elbow to the ribs.
Oh, I think that's why I like the PLO, the four cards so much. Is you have much more to look at.
Yeah. I mean,
At least if you have a 7 deuce offsuit, you're liable to get another 7 or another deuce.
Yeah.
Which PLO in Texas is getting to be a big thing.
Yeah, it's huge over at Las Colinas, but I don't have to tell you that. All right, we have an all-in here. Crispin all-in with the 8-9 offsuit. Juan
275. That's the call.
will just make the call with his 5s. Joel, even though his 7 deuce is suited there, Jay, he's going to throw it away.
I at least got 2 overs.
And we'll go to the flop here.
In his defense, he had 2 players in front of him.
What you looking for here, Jay?
Well, I mean, I'm not mucking any pair.
Well, look at that. Right in the window.
Uh-oh.
But look at this.
Look at this.
A 9. Another, let's see. Almost. Set of 5s for Juan will take it down.
Doing well.
Crispin,
Now we're down to 4.
it may be a short night, Jay.
I wanna
It
tell you
might,
something.
might be a
It,
short night. Down to 5s. Crispin going to take home $6,140, Jay, in one day. That's how much money he just made.
Started at 10 o'clock, and
Playing
it's
poker. He didn't
9:15.
I mean, he didn't even. I mean, he could have broken a sweat, but I mean, I don't know. You think he broke a sweat? Do you ever break a sweat playing poker, Jay?
Not in any of the TCH rooms because yesterday it was 103 outside, and I had a hoodie on at 12:30 a.m. because it was about
11 degrees.
it was Arctic weather in TCH Las Colinas,
Yeah, even
and the door was open and it was still cold.
even when I'm dealing, because when you're moving around, you're moving around, you can kind of you're not really cold.
It was so cold. We went from drinking Crown with a splash of 7 to just drinking it on the rocks,
Yeah, there it is.
trying to warm up. Yeah, you're not going to get hot in a TCH room. Not in Dallas.
Temperature-wise, a lot of players get hot, poker-wise, but temperature-wise, Joe going to look down at a suited Jack 7, but he doesn't like it, and there it is, Jay. If you don't know, a lot of listeners do know this is my favorite hand.
Is that right?
10s when they're the same color. I love it. I love it. There's Henri. He's going to raise it up.
125.
Raising it. Juan's going to make the call.
Oh, Juan. Juan's going to need one of Andre's 10s.
Maybe he hit a jack. Oh.
Oh.
See, this is why I love 10s.
Yeah.
I tell you, I flop sets with 10s all the time, Jay. Look at this. He's boated up.
It's
Juan's drawing dead.
he is.
Henri, if he can find a check here.
That's 100.
I think if Henri would have checked there, I think Juan might have taken a stab at it. What do you think, Jay?
Juan, he's a pretty solid player. He, I'm not for sure he would have made a bet trying to hit that gut shot 9.
Well, I think he would have figured the only chance he's got
Of winning?
of winning it was to take a shot at it.
Take a stab at it.
Yeah,
Which I do that quite often with no success.
yeah. I'm no stranger. I've been down that street myself.
Last night I made a huge bet, and my opponent had quads. He wasn't going anywhere.
No.
Andre with another ace 10.
Raise.
He's got the chips and the cards.
Him and Juan are getting into nearly every pot.
Jay, I don't know if I should be mentioning this. It's a thing with Joe and me. We have a tradition, but we shied away from the tradition tonight because every time we go with the tradition, he busts out at 4th.
Well, that's what we have left.
Yeah. Looks like Henri's going to take a stab at this one.
Well, his 10 kicker is good right now.
And Juan is going to make the call. That's not good for Juan. I see Henri checked.
300.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't. If he would have checked last, I think last hand he might have gotten Juan to bite a little bit. See that, like there was Juan. He knew the only shot he had at winning that was to take a stab
That
at
was
it.
his only shot.
Yeah, and I think the same thing would have happened the last hand if Henri would have checked there. I think Juan might have taken a stab at it.
Cards aren't running as good at the other end of the table for Joe and Joel as it is for Andre and Juan.
Yeah. Now, Joe and Joel, these guys are regulars, man. They're here all the time playing. And both of them are really good guys. You know that.
I played a lot of PLO with Joe.
Yeah.
Joe's a very good player.
All right, Joe's got a couple of fours here. He's going to raise it up. Joe going to get out of the way.
60 there.
And Juan will fold. Well, we got some time here before we run out of time. If you don't know about it, here it is. We got the high hands going on with the mystery high hands going on here from the 4th to the 29th. You can win anywhere between, I guess you draw an envelope or something. If you hit a high hand, you could get 5 hours of free play or up to $5,000.
Gotta love the promotions. Oh, we have an all in.
Here we go. Juan's going all in. And Henri, he might be kind of like obligated to call here, you think?
Well, it's only 160,000,
Yeah.
and he did lay it down.
Wow. Wow.
Got 6 million.
Here it is again. Like I was saying, there's multiple. 500. There's 1,000. 10 hours. 5,000. Multiple prizes for each. What I'm going to assume, Jay, that there's more 5-hour envelopes than 5,000 envelopes, but there's more than one. There's not just one. There's multiple in there, so I don't know exactly how many.
All in.
All right, we have an all-in.
Seen them
Joel.
fives a couple of times.
Joel going all in, and we'll take it down. And we are down. Hand number 28, Jay, down to the final 4. We got 273 people paying attention. Look at that.
Well, it's a beautiful Saturday night here in Texas to be watching the final table here at TCH Dallas.
Well, I know you probably have a few friends tuning in, right?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I posted on Facebook earlier this morning when I was out by the pool having my coffee that I was going to be here, and
Did you put it on Twitter? Did you tweet?
I don't have a Twitter. I don't.
You don't tweet?
I don't. I've been watching Fox News every morning, and them guys doing all them tweetings, getting in a lot of trouble, and I can't stand to be in no more trouble.
I understand that. All right, we have an all-in by Juan. We have a call. Joe's going to make the call. And it looks like Juan's tournament life is on the line here.
I like his hand.
Yeah. Joe has a king 6. Juan's ace is holding a 4 or a king.
A 6.
Or 6. Wow.
Yeah, good game, man.
And Joe will take it down.
And we're down to 3.
And we're going to get to that in a little bit. Right now, before we do anything, we got to cover this. There it is, $7,580, Jay, that Juan is taking home. It just keeps getting better and better. The next person, everybody else is guaranteed at least $9,455. But there you go, Juan. Congratulations.
Played good, Juan.
A nice payday. And Joe, the curse is broken. It's broken. He has made it past 4. He's guaranteed 3rd place. Let's see if he can make it past that. He's got an uphill battle if he wants to take Henri's chips. The man is on fire.
For a maybe an all-in here.
Joel, look at this. Flopping top and bottom, but I don't think he's going to get much of a call here. Well, Henri's leading now. Let's see what Joel wants to do.
He checked. He checked.
Well, he's just going to see. That's what I say. I know I could crush the final table, Jay, if I could just make it.
Now, now
he's trouble.
he's letting Andre in with his flush draw.
Oh, he's going all in, Joel, with the snap call. He's going to show him that two pair, and he's going to see that a diamond, a seven, a diamond or a seven will make Andre a winner here.
It's gonna be three.
I'm
But
not
as a-
for sure that I wouldn't have pushed after the flop three-handed. I don't
Yeah, I
know
don't-
that I'd have let Andre see a free card.
That's what I've been doing all day.
Well, we're going to see a river, and it's a six. Joel will double up, and just like that,
Joel knew what he was doing.
that well, you know, I mean, that's the way I would have played things.
Really?
But I never make the final table.
Well, I guess that's why I'm not a very good hold'em player, because three-handed, and if I'd have flopped
Well, and the reason why I tell you,
two
Jay,
pair, I'd have had to move in.
three-handed. Now, a full table with multiple players, but when it gets down to three, like I see a lot of guys when it gets down to the heads up or three, they get pocket aces, they go crazy. I want to see a flop. I'm going to let somebody, let somebody get. Look, if you flop if you flop two pair on me, then there you go. But chances are that's not going to happen. Anyway.
Well, it worked out for him.
You gotta let me know that I don't have to chat one.
Woody, 2-5? Woody?
I tell you, Joel just doubled up, but still, look at the chip stack that Ari has. Look at this, 5 million, over 5.5 million chips. I mean, right now, obviously, Henri's got to be the top story of the final table. But if one of these two guys can come back,
We've seen stranger things happen.
oh, no doubt about it.
Call. Check.
And Joe's going to make the call. We'll go to the flop here, heads up.
I don't look for Joe to get in any bad situations right now, till maybe it's heads up.
Yeah, he's treading lightly here right now, because, yeah, I mean,
From third to second, so a pretty good pay jump.
and we'll take a look at that, show you what we're talking about here at the end of the hand.
I think it was like 2,500 to 3,000.
Raise to 180.
And Joe will take it down. I mean, if you want to come back and win this thing, I mean, that's the kind of play you got to do here. Just chip away. And as you can see, what Jay was talking about here, from third place to second place,
Right at 2,900.
It's a pretty big jump there. So Joel and Joe are playing very cautious, and Henri should know that. And he continues to get the cards.
And I'll promise you, he's not going to let them see anything for free.
Call.
Well, Joel's got a hand here too, but it could be troublesome here.
Check. $80.
Henri's going to continue to apply the pressure. Joel will make the call. And we'll see a turn here. Henri continues
Just keeps getting better.
to smash things here.
A 10 would give him a chop.
An 8 would have made Joel.
250.
Well, it doesn't come. So here we have Joel's going to bet out at it.
Representing a king or a queen.
Let's see what Andre. You think he's going to make the call here? Think he can make the 250?
No more than 250,000 is to his stack. Probably so.
Well, I think he kind of feels like maybe Joe and Joel. I mean, look at the way they are at the table. You know, he's got them both covered, but they're both. It's kind of like they're both ganging up on him. So he may be feeling a little, and he lays it down. Wow. I mean, that's how I would feel if I got the chip stack and those two guys are sitting over there like that. I would kind of feel like I'm being ganged up on.
I'd like to have that feeling. 5 million. 5 million against a 1-3 and 1-1. Yeah.
Well, it was over 5.5 million, but it's down below that now. So, well, you got to chip away. It's going to be interesting to see how this unfolds. We're at hand number 33 here, Texas Card House in Dallas, Texas. Jay, very familiar with this town, right? You grew up. Were you born here in Dallas?
I was born in Dallas. Went to school all through high school in Dallas, and I went to college in Tyler, and then I really never did come back. I went to, our family was in the racehorse business, so
Yeah.
me and my two brothers kind of followed in our dad's footsteps, and had one brother, my youngest brother Jack, who, let's get back to this hand.
Yeah, Henry continues.
That's 150.
Now, Henry's not going to go anywhere now.
I would have thought he might have put a little pressure.
If he does, Joe will definitely go away. Joel didn't like the call, that's for sure. Let's see what he wants. That's why I want to see what he wants to do now. Because he put a bet out there, he got a call, and now he's got threes with this board.
That's 200.
He's applying the pressure. I like it. I don't know if 200,000 is enough to get Henry to go away, though. It's not.
Not with the nut flush draw.
No, yeah, that's why. But
And he just got beat by 4.
wow, by a 4. He's got to think. I mean, and of course he checks, which is good for him. But I don't know if he would have bet. I think Henry goes away because his flush doesn't come, and he doesn't think his 4 is good.
No way.
So if Joe would have bet there, but he doesn't know. Wow, he just knows Henry keeps. But he could have put him on the flush draw, right? Yeah. I mean, he could have put, and which is what he was. You know, he could have been calling his bet with the flush draw.
The 3s really never look good on that board anywhere.
Yeah,
but a $200,000 bet to a guy that's got 5.5 million, he wasn't going nowhere with the nut flush draw.
It looks like we have 320 people viewing in, Jay.
A lot of people making comments.
We appreciate you guys viewing in. Hit that like button. Jay's first time in the booth with me tonight. Jay, you'd appreciate it if they hit the like button, right?
Sure. Oh, yeah, this is great.
So there you go, guys. For Jay, hit the like button. Damn, Jay, I got my Dr. Pepper sitting over here. I haven't even opened it yet. We got 3 players left. I still haven't opened up my Dr. Pepper.
I've laid off sodas for the last 3 weeks. Fixing to go out to Vegas. I know I'm going to be eating a lot of great food, so I've kind of laid off the sodas this month.
You ever been to Hell's Kitchen out there in Vegas?
You know what? I haven't. I pretty much danced with the one that brought me. I've been staying at the Mirage since 2004, and the Hard Rock just bought them. And I get everything comp there. And so I even feel guilty when I go to another casino to gamble.
I understand.
You know, I'm getting free rooms and free meals, so I eat just about every meal there at the Mirage. I love Tom Coluccio's Heritage Steakhouse.
The Mirage, don't they have the Beatles Circus Soleil? Did they have that at the Mirage?
In my defense, when I go to Vegas, I don't go to the shows. So
Well,
they used to have Siegfried and Roy.
a lot of times I go with someone who doesn't play poker. A lady friend. Like Emily, she doesn't play poker. So the last time I went, I took her. It was her first time in Vegas. We went and saw a couple of shows. She loved it. She wants to go back.
I can tell you where the pool is, and the blackjack, and the dice table, and the restaurants.
And the poker rooms.
No, Mirage doesn't have a poker room anymore.
Well, I'm saying, but you know where the poker rooms are in Vegas.
On every street corner.
Where do you like to play when you go to Vegas? Where do you like to play poker?
Last year I went. I played at the Venetian, and the Aria, and over at the WSOP. Cash games are great.
I'm getting confirmation on the Beatles show. I went and saw one of the Circus Soleils. I can't remember which one it was, but last time I went, but it wasn't that one. I'm sorry. Where did you say you like to go play? I like to play at Aria.
The Bellagio has a great poker room. If you order food, they bring it out on a table with a dining room cloth and real silverware. You're not eating with plastic.
You gotta love that.
Which, the new TCH Las Colinas, great food, and you're also using regular silverware.
It's uptown.
Oh, them guys, Victor, and they've got Mike over there as the general manager, and they're running that thing right. I mean, it's very customer-oriented.
Yeah.
It's I can't say anything bad about it. I mean, I go
Well,
over there every day.
I don't know if you heard, but Nick got a promotion. Nick's over there. Here's the pocket fives again. Joel with the pocket five. I thought that was Joe with the pocket fives, but it's Joel with the pocket fives. And he's gonna raise it up. And Joe's going to make, he's all in. Uh-oh, here we go. We have an all-in situation. This is going to be a race here. Joe with 2 picture cards. And Joe with a couple of fives.
We could be down to 2 here in a minute.
And I believe Joel is the one at risk here.
Well, Joe has more chips, so Joe's not going to get knocked out. I like Joe's play here.
Yes, I am going to. I'm getting to the question right after this hand here. Needs a. So Joel's going to double up through Joe. That's going to cripple Joe.
Yeah, Joe's crippled.
He's going to be down to crumbs.
Well, I look for him to push with just about anything now. But what you're saying about Nick, the other day, he's sitting there being a floor executive, whatever, in his little suit and tie, and about 20 minutes later I look up, he's got on shorts and a t-shirt, and he's hauling bottled water to the back. He does everything.
I'm telling you, Nick does do everything. The guys we have working here, you have Chris, Leon, and Nick and Mike. These guys do a phenomenal job. Victor's done an excellent job.
All in.
Nick is not afraid to get dirty. He does it all.
Well, when I said Joe was going to push, I didn't realize he was going to push with 9 deuce.
Well, I mean, he's. I mean, he got 2 live cards.
He's live.
And he's got diamonds. So let's see what happens here. Well, he's still live. A 9, a 10, or a deuce. No. The ace for Henri I mean, it just continues.
Well, Joe's going to get a nice paycheck. I think like 12,000 something.
Pretty small blind.
Well, let's see. $9,455 going out to Joe, who didn't finish fourth. He finished third.
Hey, Donovan,
Definitely a regular here at the table.
are we gonna
And
advance
now we're
it?
a heads up. Joe, congratulations. Maybe pizza next time. Maybe, I don't know.
And you know, it's funny because
That's what I
just a
meant.
few hands ago, Joel, he didn't have enough to buy a ham sandwich.
Yeah.
And now he's in second place.
Yeah, well,
Guaranteed 12,400.
well we're the blinds are at 25, 50, 50. We're hand 39. Henri has the table tilted his way without a doubt. So before we go any further, right now I'm going to ask, Jay, we ask a question every time, every stream. Guys, where are you listening from? Let us know. Jay wants to know. I want him to see where you guys are all from. We have people from all over the world, different countries. Australia listening a lot of times. It's amazing the kind of viewership we get. So let us know. Let Jay see you guys. Let's see where you're listening from. We'll get to him here in a little bit after a couple hands. Uh-oh. Are you kidding me?
Oh, wow.
Heads up! And we were just talking about it. See, that's what I'm saying. This is how I would play it. I'm not going heavy with the pocket aces heads up.
Oh, look at this.
Wow. And
Look
this is
at
what you
this.
were talking about. Is Joel going to crack these aces?
I think Joel could possibly
Oh,
double
my
up
God.
here.
Look at this. Is this going to be the tie that changes everything? Henri can't be afraid of that board. He's not afraid of that turn.
500.
And this is where he goes all in. Go ahead, go all in. He's going all in. You know he is. Is he just going to call? He thinks he's setting up the trap. He thinks I'm going to get him to go all in next hand. Joel will.
Well, now there's a 4-card straight on the board. That might slow him. What? He did.
He made the call. Wow.
6,000, 10,000, 600.
And there's nothing, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, for what it's worth, there's nothing wrong with the way Henri, there's nothing to, I mean, because that's what has to happen in order for you to lose. And he's still got all the chips. He still has all the
We
chips.
have somebody here from Lake Havasaw.
Oh yeah, well, we'll give him because it's so short-handed. It's only heads up. We'll give him another hand or two to post where they're from. I know Emily's listening. She better be posted where she's from.
Western New York.
Fresno, California. That's where my son is.
Forney, Texas. Just right down the road.
I wonder if that's my son. If that's my son, he would have said something by now. He would have said something then. Just.
First act.
All right, so Joel's got he's got an ace, a medium-sized ace here.
Oh,
But
wow.
I mean, are you kidding? The last 4 cards he's had ace, 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 jack, and he lost chips.
5.
He's tired of messing around now. Joel's going to make the call. Well, Joel's got a gut shot here.
Check. Check.
Wow. Now Joel's got the lead with the 8.
Check. That's 5.
Hunter might lay this down.
ABM, 1, 2.
There's a heart and diamond draw.
Yeah,
4-card straight.
But heads up. Yeah, you're right. He laid it down.
That's to me that was a good lay down.
All right, so let's see. Where are you listening from? Let's see what we have here tonight. Got a Little Rock, Arkansas, Arlington, Gig Harbor, Washington, Forney, as you said. Let's see what else we have. here.
Fresno.
Dallas. I think I'll say my son's living in Fresno right now. They'll be back. Mansfield.
That's just down the road.
What's this? Can you pronounce that? I can't pronounce that.
That's not in the United States.
Western New York, that's around my way. You
Yeah.
know, not quite, but
North Oregon coast.
San Mark. What's this? Is this in Texas? The
Yes, San Marcos.
the mermaid capital.
San Marcos is right there before you get to Round Rock in Austin. Right on Highway 35.
Well, I must have gone through it many times.
Well, you just
North Oregon coast. I was up there not too long ago. Emily and I went up, but we flew up to Seattle, rented a car, and drove down from Seattle all the way down to San Diego.
I spent some time in Seattle. I dated a girl that was on a TV show one time, and
Yeah?
they filmed it up there in Seattle. Northern Exposure.
Yeah, I seen them. Huskerville. Second really time coming up. Okay. What's this? You know this town here?
Lake Havasaw.
Lake Havasaw City. Where's that?
It's not in Texas.
I know I've heard of it, but where's it from? I know it's not in Texas.
I would say probably maybe the East Coast.
Lake Havasaw. I would have heard about it. Fort Royal, Virginia. Let's see what else. Any place else we got going? Emily, where are you? How come Emily's not posted? Virgin Islands. Here's one in Las Vegas.
Grade 125.
There she is. There she is. Emily's in Frisco. Thank you, Emily.
Lake Havasaw City is in Arizona. I was way off base.
Well, I knew it wasn't the East Coast. There's Dallas, Pittsburgh, Niagara Falls, Canada, Keller, Tejas,
Las Vegas.
Kansas City, Vegas, Chattanooga, Tennessee,
Joel's got 8-9 of diamonds.
Manchester, New Hampshire, South Carolina. Go Gamecocks.
Makes it 120.
I got a snap call to North Korea here. I got a snap call. Stan, I snap call. All right.
Wow. Joel don't want to see diamonds here.
That's for sure. How about the 9? He'll take the 9 now, right?
He's not worried about no ace.
All right, he's going. Andre's going to make the call. Joel's 9. 9 is still good here,
Andre's got him in a little gut shot.
but he's got all kind of outs. All kind of outs. King, Queen, 10.
That's 600.
He's putting a little pressure on Joel.
Yeah, with he probably thought he hit the jack there.
2 overcards.
Port Richey, Florida. Jay, I'm snap calling to North Korea. What do you think?
Yeah.
You snap called that too?
Yeah. We got our sanctuary let us know that Lake Havasaw is in Arizona. I'd already Googled it.
Yeah. Arizona.
Michigan, Boston.
Vegas,
Some of your relatives,
Vegas.
huh?
Well, I'm a big Michigan. Well, I'm a big Red Sox fan. Yeah, our Sox lost today. I saw
25.
Andre just keeps getting cards.
Take that.
Santa Barbara. How about Santa Barbara?
West
Huh?
Coast.
West Coast. You're a Texas guy, Jay. That's all. That's all that matters to you.
I like any place that's got sun, sand, and water.
Well, here comes the diamonds for. Well, we knew that was coming.
Well, yeah, that was
We knew that was coming.
that was a given.
But Joel doesn't have anything, so Henry, he's
Well,
gonna,
Joel doesn't want to hit the queen of
Well,
diamonds.
he wasn't. I once Henri grabbed chips, I knew the hand was over.
He's got a 2-1 chip lead. Andre does.
Which it's
One double up.
it's comfortable.
It's,
comfortable, but I mean, Joel is he's an awesome player. He's here all the time. He plays tournaments. He's not panicked, no doubt about that. Well, thank you, Diego. Jay appreciates that. I know I do. We're more fun than the WSOP commentators.
Oh, well. Appreciate it there, Diego.
I wish we got paid as much as they did. Well, the 8-6 and the 9-6
That
here.
board didn't help nobody.
Someone could try and steal something here,
Well,
maybe.
A 5 would
Kyle D, 1, 2, some guy.
A 5 would make things happen, right?
a 5 would they'd both think, looky here.
Yeah.
Go on to put it out there, Adam.
He puts a jack out instead. Nah, is he going to try and steal with a jack on the river again?
He's going to get this one.
Yeah.
He just had to reach for chips.
425 or 450.
Joel is very disciplined.
Joel needs to fight, huh? Yeah, he needs it. I mean, what he needs some ammunition, though.
Crossroads, Texas. I know where that is.
Did we miss it?
He said we did.
Well,
Lego.
I apologize. I didn't see it. I thought you were covering Texas.
Yeah.
I would not assume to cover Texas. That's your territory. All the other things, Boston, that was me. New York.
I think this is the first time Andre's had a 2 cards that wasn't face cards.
Above 10. I'm surprised he didn't hit 2 4s instead of 2 7s there.
You know you're running good when you bet with a 5 high and you get the pot.
I mean, Henri's he's done an excellent job. He's gotten the cards, but he's played them the way he should have. He hasn't made too many mistakes, if any.
Where's the best steak in Vegas? Well,
they're talking to you, Mr. Texas.
Tom Coluccio's Heritage Steakhouse at the Mirage is as good as you'll ever eat. They have shrimp cocktail that they have to bring it out on 2 plates. The shrimp are so big.
Wow.
With a tequila red cocktail sauce that is the best. But I'm sure all the hotels on the Strip, all of them have a good steakhouse.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to Vegas a few times myself, and I mean the food is just incredible.
That's 200.
I mean, Emily and I want to go to Hell's Kitchen. She loves the show. We both love the show. I'm not going to lie. I love watching the show, and she wants to go to Hell's Kitchen in Vegas. So the next time we go out, I'll try and make reservations, because you can't just walk in. You got to make reservations. And she may be disappointed because she won't see Gordon Ramsay, but she'll have a good meal without a doubt. Henri, look at look, there it is. 2 cards above 10. And of course, Joel will get a king 9.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Andre's open-ended.
TK Snow, 1, 2.
This is good.
and Joel has a gut shot, right? He's a 10.
Yeah, he needs Andre's hand.
Table 11.
This could be tragic if Joel were to hit his 9. Well, nah, he still could get away from it, I guess. Joel's being very patient, and that's, and this, if you listen any week, Jay, you hear me say patience is the one thing that gets me in these tournaments. I don't have it, and Joel is showing great patience right now. You see a big, huge chip stack across the table from you, and he's not panicking. He's showing great patience here.
Yeah, my beautiful friend Susan, she is very, very patient playing Hold'em. Me, I get carpal tunnel throwing them cards away, and I got to play something.
Well, they both have a 4 here. They both hit a 4 on a flop. Joel needs to take this hand down, I think. He can't let that. There he goes. He'll throw a little something out there. Now, if Henri were to come over the top, see right now, Joel's not digging that call right there. He doesn't like that. Now, see if Henri, I think, if Henri would have let out there, because Joel, he's not betting right there, obviously, so he's happy to win the pot there. But I think if Henri would have let out there,
Yeah, 3 overcards to his 4.
he could be stacking those chips. I think this is what, I forget who was, said he needs to take the gloves off and fight. I think that's what he was talking about right there. Because if Henri would have folded, I mean, if he would have let out there, Joel would have folded. Of course, I mean, obviously, I would have done the same thing. Well, there you see the chip stack, 5,008 to 2,000. Henri, imagine that. He's got an ace of jack.
Raise. Yeah, no, hold on. Never mind. I'm telling you, it's not my day.
Adams,
Wow. The flop continues.
I tell you.
Andre's got a stack of chips there a show dog couldn't jump over.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Diego's thanking you there.
Yeah.
Joel's going to look down at an ace, which heads up is always a good thing.
That's a good race.
Yeah, but Henri didn't have anything at that time. And Joel down below 2 million right now. And he's not panicked, you know.
Well, he's guaranteed 12,000 and change. It's not a lot to be panicked about.
I agree.
mean, for a $500 buy-in on a beautiful Saturday afternoon.
Here in Dallas, Texas, that's what Jay's talking about right there. Joel's guaranteed at least 12,370. The winner will take down a little bit more of that. We'll go to a flop here.
And here's Joel. Same cards outkicked by 1.
Yeah.
King 7 versus King 8.
It seems to be the storyline here of this heads-up match. Guys, here we are. In case you're down in Houston, they got something going on Thursday nights now. $20,000 guarantee starts at 6 p.m. It's the big one. Very similar to ours, Jay. Very similar to ours. 240 buy-in, 20-minute level. Starting deck is 30,000. Starting on Thursdays down in Houston. If you guys are down that way, you're paying attention. Joel's got my favorite hand. They're not the same color, but they're 10s. And of course, Henri's got, you know,
King 8 suited.
Suited cards with a king picture card.
We might see something here.
Quite possible.
Oh.
Just 2 diamonds. Joel's 10s are good. Joel wants to put this thing away, but
Andre's not going anywhere.
he wants to see what he has behind. This could be very interesting. This could.
All
There
in.
it is. I was about to say this could end it or be a turning point. Joel's got the 10s. Andre's got the flush draw or a king. Tens are good for now.
There
And
we
there
go.
it is, the diamond.
Good night, Betty.
And there it is, gentlemen and ladies. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. Henri will take it down. Joel's 10s gets cracked. Henri's going to take home 16,290. Joel's going to take home 12,370. There it is. Jay, going to come back here real quick.
you saw it. I was like,
come back and thank you. Appreciate you coming out. Hope you had a good time.
Enjoyed it. Enjoyed it.
Great game, guys. Great final table. Guys, we appreciate you coming out. Tune in next week again, guys. Behave yourselves. Thanks a lot.